It's time, man. Let's do it. Anyway, I want to clear up a couple things about Nefertari D. Lili. Well, let me check out the comments real quick. We listen, but we do. We listen, but we do judge. Let's see this theory. What this theory is talking about. Okay, somebody wished me a happy birthday. I appreciate it. Um, so then they asked me, "Am I old enough to drink yet?" Just barely. I'm barely old enough to drink. Anyway, this is what I want to talk about. Nefertari D. Lili, right? When Cobra went to see Emu, well, he didn't go to see Emu. He went to go see the Gorosei and wound up seeing Emu. He mentioned the letter that Nefertari D. Lili left the Nefertari family, and Emu, if you could see from their reaction, didn't know that Nefertari was a D. So that kind of all but confirms that the D's gave themselves that name. They didn't always have the D name, because otherwise Emu would have known that Nefertari middle name was the D. I mean, was D. They would have known that. If they didn't know, it's because they were born with the Nefertari name. It was just Nefertari Lili at one point, and the D was added on later on. That's why they didn't know. Now here's Amazon, the Amazon Lily's connection. Amazon Lily is named after Lily. Think about it. How many different places we got that we find out was named after someone? Zorro's hometown. You know what I mean? Shmotsky Village was named after somebody. What else? It was another island. Oh, God Valley. God Davy. We don't know that for sure. It's not confirmed, but it's highly suspicious that it's not named after God Davy when we got God Usopp. There's a couple other places. I don't know why it's not coming to my mind just yet. But there's a few places named after people that previously lived there. Anyway, Lily, Amazon Lily, is was part of the group that rebelled against the world government. So that's where it got its name. Now, what's going on with the Kuja pirates? Easy. Nefertari D. Lily was a possessor of the what's he called, the hormone fruit way back in the past, 800 years ago. That's why the Amazonians can only have female babies. She was an awakened devil fruit user. She used the awakened hormone fruit to make it so that not only were the people females, they could only give birth to females by using the hormone fruit, just awakened form. That's how that happened. She set up Amazon Lily. I don't know if they're actually descendants of her though. They might be, probably, but it's not necessarily the case. All of the Amazonians are actually related. Why? Because they only give birth to females and they go back to their island. That means they're all related. Well, whoever the original ones, they're all related to them. You know what I mean? Well, it could have been multiple original Amazonians, but whoever the original were, they're all related. That's how that works. So I'm gonna say that my theory is she went to Amazon Lily, started it. It was named after her, and she converted either her own child or someone else into a female, or they were already female, but made it so that they could only have females by using the hormone fruit. And then remember the great blunder? She messed up and wound up scattering the poneglyphs all around the world. That was not a mistake. Emu thought it was a mistake because Emu didn't know that Nefertari D. Lily was a D. So now Emu's probably suspecting that it wasn't a mistake. But how did she scatter the poneglyphs? Buccaneers. The Buccaneers or the original Buccaneer, or one of the Buccaneers, actually had the pawpaw fruit way back. Kuma wasn't the first one. He wasn't the first Buccaneer to possess the pawpaw fruit. He used the pawpaw fruit to zip all the poneglyphs all around the world quickly. What other devil fruit could do it quickly? That's the only one we've seen with those capabilities. Nefertari D. Lili would have to have reacted quickly in order to maintain her innocence and avoid the world government and disappear and scatter all the poneglyphs around the entire world without getting caught. They don't know her whereabouts. If she would have done it by ship, one poneglyph or two poneglyphs at a time, I can't see them not spotting her or finding her. So the way she must have done it was by using the pawpaw fruit. But you can't have two fruits. So I'm assuming that she had the hormone fruit, and that's why she made the that's how the Amazonians only can give birth to females. And someone else that was working with her, like Kuma, had the pawpaw fruit and was able to use the pawpaw fruit to zip all the poneglyphs in different locations. Remember, they just revealed the Buccaneers. Some of them are D's because they're part of the Davy clan. Some of them are, at least some of them are. So that means that a Buccaneer at one point, or the parent of a Buccaneer at one point, was affiliated with Lili. I'm assuming that one of them was working with him. We already got Kuma with the pawpaw fruit, and he's a Buccaneer confirmed. So I'm assuming that that's what happened in the past. So yeah, so y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm assuming that Amazon Lily's named after Nefertari Lili. She's the one who made it so that they can only have females, and then somebody that was part of the Buccaneer clan who also had the pawpaw fruit helped to scatter all the poneglyphs. To me, that makes perfect sense. I don't think she did it alone. Also, if you think about it, if Emu didn't know that Nefertari Lili was a D, she might have not have also known that whoever helped out, who happened to be a Buccaneer, had the pawpaw fruit, which is why on Guy Valley it was one of the prizes, because Emu never knew that the pawpaw fruit was used to scatter the poneglyphs. Had they known, they probably would have hid the devil fruit, or gave it to a god knight or something like that. Okay, I don't see the benefit in only having female kids. Well, they all stuck on that island. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but we're gonna find out. We definitely gonna find out. But part of it is them. Like, if it would have been males, the males would have scattered out. If the males would have had kids, the females that they had the kids with would have probably stayed on the islands or whatever that they were at. But if it's females all on one island, all the kids are going to be kept on that one island. It's much easier to do it that way. That seems to be the case, but I don't know exactly why it had to be female. But females is much easier to keep all the kids together on that one island. But I don't know any other reason. There's probably a much better reason outside of that. Anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Peace.